All right, so we're up to phase 2 rehab exercise for shoulder impingement. Now, at this stage, you want to be at a level where you can comfortably raise your arm to about level with the shoulder. It's still probably it's okay if you still have pain going above that, but you want to be able to get it to about shoulder height comfortably to move on to this next exercise. Now, this next exercise comes from Dr. John Kirsch, who's an orthopedic surgeon over in the States. He found that he was able to reduce the need of shoulder surgeries in his practice by having his patients do overhead hang exercises. His theory is that the overhead hang, an exercise like this, is a fundamental human movement that we tend to neglect in modern life. And by not using that range of motion over the years, our shoulder joint actually compresses and changes and leads to things like shoulder impingement, rotator cuff tears, and a whole range of issues there. So it encourages people to restore that range of motion. Now, in the beginning, yes, it's going to be uncomfortable getting into that position. So if you can, you want to start with a bar that's lower than this, and you can just work your weight down. The idea is you're not trying to lift yourself up, you're working towards a dead hang. So no, you're not activating your shoulder muscles, you're just letting yourself hang. You don't have to go straight to full body hang, you control how much is comfortable for you. So the exercise is you want to get into a degree of overhead hang that's comfortable for you, and hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, and then you break for a minute, and then you go back, do another 10 to 30 second hold, break for another minute, and you repeat this for 10 to 15 minutes, and you do this once a day if you can. This will gradually change the shape of the shoulder joint and open up those muscles and get the mobility back in there. So we don't have a very good setup here in the clinic, so I'm not going to put too much weight into this unless I want it to snap. But yeah, you just want to find somewhere where you can hold overhead and you can play with how much weight you put into it. Ideally, you'd work up to being able to take your feet off the ground and hang there for 10 to 30 seconds with your weight off, and then rest for a minute or so, and then back into it. Now, it is normal that it'll be uncomfortable, a little bit painful getting into that position. He says that in the book, it's normal for that pain initially, but it should improve as you're hanging there. So if you're finding that this is causing too much aggravation or pain, then you need to reconsider or have a check-in with your healthcare provider.